Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Miami. So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Out of bounds, it'll be Heat ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scottie Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
And no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The youngster, Scottie Barnes, has great vision.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scottie Barnes, BA.
Here's Trent. The Heat making their last shot. Siakam the screen. Trent the pass to Siakam.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Hero against Trent. Hero outside. Outside Butler. Clock at 4. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Now here's Trent. Siakam the screen. Here's Van Vliet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Butler. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. A nice shot by Butler.
I love it. Got the basketball used to pick a high percentage shot for Jimmy Butler off pick and roll plays.
Pass to Barnes. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Heat have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within. I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Pass to Barnes. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the middle. Ooh, throw it down.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. With the drive. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Barnes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Here's Martin. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Toronto trailing. Now Van Vliet. He's got 5. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Hero for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Barnes passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Martin. Oh, the double clutch. And he lays it up and in.
And the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
Now here's Van Vliet. And here's Siakam. 3 seconds left. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach from Miami?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
And he's going for the oop here. And then Siakam with the jam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Adebayo, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Van Vliet with it, picked up by Lowry. Anunoby passes to Trent. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Anunoby. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat with the lead.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
Now at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Knocks down the long J.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
On the attack, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Lets a 3 fly. And again, the Heat missing. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Barnes passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Inside. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 10.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet against Lowry. Back to Anunoby. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry with it. Van Vliet covering. Hero with the bucket.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three from Barnes. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. There's the three. Here's Adebayo. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And Anunoby for 3. There's 48 seconds left in the first half.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Barnes against Martin. To the inside. Stolen by Siakam. Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And here's Barnes. Van Vliet outside. No good on the buzzer beater. Bam Adebayo.
27. The Raptors, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
So when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, VA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Outside Anunoby. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 7.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Back to Anunoby. There's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Martin with a screen on Trent. Hero for 3. Again, the Heat misses. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Siakam, pass to Barnes, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. And it's Butler with the jam. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Trent. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Butler with a steal. Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I'm sure coach is loving what Jimmy Butler is doing, playing with real heart and getting his points.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 5.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the 3. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Martin, the pass to Hero. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Barnes passes to Trent. And yep, it's good. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Hero outside. Martin with a screen on Trent. Hero. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. Out to Lowry. Now Martin launches it. Oh, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge,
Previous play is under
these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good.
You know what time it is, Heat fans. Make some noise.
And the second free throw is good.
Your dance crew. How about your Heat breakers?
And he makes all three. Van Vliet outside. Siakam the screen from deep. It's not going to go for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat up 6. And we'll have... We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Heat with the lead. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Tyler Hero.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
This is why Hero is a volume three-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
Here's Trent. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Adebayo, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now off the inbound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just bullying his way around the paint.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Outside Butler. Lowry outside. Here's Hero, and he drives in. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Butler. To the middle. The shake. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby passes to Trent. That shot, no good. Good D by Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Butler against Anunoby. Butler passes to Lowry. That one doesn't drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Anunoby against Butler. Got a hand on it. Now here's Van Vliet. He's closely guarded. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero with it. Van Vliet covering. Hero no good. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Barnes. Siakam with it. And an Obi for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on, and Anunoby showing no fear.
Here's Lowry. Second chance effort. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 3.
Lowry always comes up with a timely basket, and today is no exception.
Pass to Siakam. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Trent. Barnes against Martin. Barnes passes to Siakam. Another shot. Trent outside. Just 4 to shoot. Into the lane. The kick out to Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Butler into the lane. Here's Adebayo. Count it.
Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. It's stolen by Trent. Inside. Barnes finds Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Hero. And a foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin outside. So a close game sees Miami taking. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Drops in the tray. Van Vliet's got the first basket of the game for the Raptors. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Siakam passes to Trent. Here's Anunoby, stolen by LeVert. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Mitchell way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Barnes. And Siakam throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Garland against Van Vliet. Kept alive, Allen. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Over Trent. Out to the wing. Mobley wide open. From outside, off the mark. The Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Van Vliet finds Trent. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Mitchell against Trent. Sweet move. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Van Vliet against Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Trent passes to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Trying to get open is Trent. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 8 points. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell's shot is good.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell makes the defense pay.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Mitchell against Trent. And there's the pass to Siakam. Back to Trent, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Deep. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Stolen away. Van Vliet looking around. Barnes outside. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Raptors lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Raptors leading by 6. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like. That's the urgency of Fred Van Vliet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Over Trent. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
LeVert in the corner. Mitchell against Siakam. Allen kicks to Mobley, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Garland with the bucket.
Boy, somebody needed to step up and rescue that possession, and Darius Garland does exactly that.
Garland against Van Vliet. And it's Trent in the corner. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's Mitchell. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Garland, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point lead. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland. Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Trent passes to Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. Now, here's Rubio. LeVert with it. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. He dishes it to Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Raptors leading by 9. Outside Flynn. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Here's Banton. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Okoro kicks to LeVert. To stop the run. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, to be that athletically gifted. Okoro is a two-guard who plays at the cup.
That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the power forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Okoro. They get the rebound, kicks it out to Rubio. Over Porter. Rubio outside. Launches a 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you, the jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
Flynn trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6, and the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Banton. Here's Young. Passes to Flynn. Shoots over Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Stolen by Rubio. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Cleveland ball. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Wade against Young. Wade passes to Rubio. Good on the baseline, Jay. Rubio's got 5 now.
But just so under control with the ball. Nice move by Rubio.
Flynn against Rubio. Down low. Here's Benton. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Okoro passes to Wade. Stolen by Okoro. To the middle. And Wade slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now the dish to Rubio. Right wing. Okoro passes to Wade. For the lead, lock at 6. Flynn grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shots good by Achua.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rubio against Flynn. Love right side. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Achua.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Stevens, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Now here's Flynn. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. He takes it in. The basket good, off the assist from Young. And the Raptors lead by 4.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Wade outside. Love outside. Beyond the arc. Wade against Young. The 11-footer. The shot that time, not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Achua kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the inside. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tipped away. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Benton. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And the Raptors with the ball. 6-point game. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Goes up again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
It's Trent on the wing. Siakam, right side, and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Garland against Van Vliet. It's LeVert on the wing. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anunoby in the corner. No good on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To the paint, here's Allen. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Garland against Van Vliet. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Van Vliet. Trent setting the peg for Van Vliet. Pass to Trent from outside the arc. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Raptors leading by 7. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Top of the key. LeVert grabs the miss. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mitchell against Trent. Kicks it out to Garland. Tries the spin move. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Trent against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Barnes.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Three-pointer, LeVert. Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet from deep three-point range. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mitchell with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet up top. From deep, Trent. Stolen by Mitchell. And LeVert, here we go. Money!
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
They double-team Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Trent. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Second chance effort. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
LeVert with a wide open look. The three won't fall. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. And stolen by Mobley.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers youth dance team. Are you ready?
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And Horford powers it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Here's Van Vliet. Over Brogdon. Rebound Boston. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08, the players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Outside, Brown. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Barnes with the rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
On offense, here come the Raptors. Siakam outside. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Van Vliet outside. Horford with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Brogdon finds Brown. Left side, Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Trent with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Anunoby for 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger. And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Over Brogdon. Off the left rim and out. The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. Tipped. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
That one's no good. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Barnes against Brown. Barnes passes to Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Now here's Brown. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Horford. Here's the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And here's Van Vliet. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. The three from Barnes. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The shot misses. Horford with some nice D. On the wing, Tatum. Horford outside. The kick to Tatum from behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Alec. Thanks. From deep. Siakam, no good. Now the Celtics on the move. Yep, that one's good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Trent for 3. Boston with a rebound. Tatum from long range. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brogdon with the ball. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Horford for 3. And he can't get that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. To end the run. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Tatum way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
The 3 from Barnes. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
To the wing, right side. Horford finds Brogdon. Anunoby against Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. for three. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound, Celtics.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Brown. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Barnes goes in. Brown with the block.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Driving inside. Barnes, it's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Williams. Tatum against Anunoby. The three is up. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got 17 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Tatum against Anunoby. Fires the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Benton. Down low. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Celtics 27, the Raptors 16.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Outside White. Outside Gallinari. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Young against Williams. Pass to Ben. Porter in the post. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Flynn misses the 3. Boston's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Right side Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Pass to Young. Here's Benton. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Outside White. Smart outside. Outside for Gallinari. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Gallinari's got 7 points.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Boston has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. And Williams Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Achua. Here's Benton. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Cornette. Achua defending. And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside White. Smart left side. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
10 feet away.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Flynn. Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Porter. It's stolen by Smart.
Raptors foul. Otto Porter. Second personal foul.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Out left to the wing, to the middle. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. There's the triple. They get it back. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 10 points here in the second half.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Shot clock at 5. Williams misses. And here's Porter outside. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Smart. Takes the 3. Gallinari's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And again, no good by Toronto. Now Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams finds Smart. Let's go with a 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Boston, a 50.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Malachi Flynn. Precious Achua is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Benton in at shooting guard. Boston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. On the wing, Tatum. Young against Horford. And the 3 off target. The Raptors shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Young. And Young slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Tatum's got 19 points.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Benton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside, Brown. Left side, Tatum. Over Young. Williams passes to Brown. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The three. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Flynn's shot is off. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Brogdon finds Horford. From the elbow. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. He's got 21.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. And here's Tatum. Up and over Porter. The kick to Tatum. Horford with it. Right wing. The 3-ball. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Benton. And again, Toronto no good. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Porter. Right side, Brogdon. Tatum way outside. Tatum with another miss. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. To the inside. Young can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Brogdon from outside. That shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And here's Brown for 3. Achiuwa with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Porter. And too long on the shot.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And it's Tatum missing. And so here is Toronto. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is...
Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for them, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. They get it back. Adebayo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Nobody near Barnes. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. And it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now, here's Adebayo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. From deep. Van Vliet can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anunoby against Butler. Here's Lowry. 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Van Vliet against Lowry. The pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. The 3-pointer no good. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Hero. Stripped it away. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Here's Anunoby. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Lowry looking around. Let's go. Martin inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Martin missing.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there, and he shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Anunoby against Martin. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. From deep, Trent. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And so Miami again turning it over. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Anunoby against Butler. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Adebayo down low. Siakam's there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Raptors leading by 6. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Anunoby against Butler. A 3 from Barnes. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. And slam dunk by Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Left side Lowry. Butler finds Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He knocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the small forward.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Now, here's Trent. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Anunoby against Butler. Outside Martin. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes finds Trent. Now here's Anunoby. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Anunoby's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. Hero against Trent. Now Hero. He's covered closely. Lowry passes to Hero. Van Vliet against Lowry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Toronto leading by 10. Now here's Van Vliet. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Will it go? Good work defensively by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from 2-point land, 3-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Martin with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Knocks it loose. Trent passes to Siakam. Outside Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo gets it down to single digits. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Barnes with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Here's Anunoby, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Makes it off the glass. Butler's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Van Vliet. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Trent can't hit. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thank you, David, and we'll be...
Your Raptors, 26. The Heat, 16.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And Siakam in at the 5, down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now Butler following. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Hero. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Now, Toronto takes it the other way. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And here's Adebayo, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Floats it up for Butler, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes from the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Butler. He's got 9. Oh, he misses the dunk. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Martin up top, covered by Siakam. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Barnes outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Heat trail by 12. Now Hero. It's Martin on the wing. And Barnes sends it back. Martin with the bucket. Here's Van Vliet. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Drops in the layup for two. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
1:05 left to play here in the third. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Trent passes to Anunoby. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat trail by 10. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Siakam passes to Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Trent passes to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
It's stolen by Adebayo. He dishes it to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Martin kicks to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Van Vliet against Adebayo. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Outside for Martin. Back to Butler. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Toronto ball.
Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And stolen by Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo.
Dwayne Dedmon.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. Latrey. Miami no good on that time either. Hero's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Barnes passes to Siakam. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside for Martin. The 3 ball connects from 3-point range. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Barnes finds Siakam. Hero against Trent. Back to Barnes for the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Lowry against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Hero no good. Toronto leading by 8. And here's Trent outside. Miami grabs the miss. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. On deep. That shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Trent. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Heat on the break. Outside, Hero. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Barnes down low. Launches a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Butler passes to Hero. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martin. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Edmond passes to Lowry. To tie it up. Outside for Martin. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now, here's Siakam. Dedmon defending. And here is Siakam. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait.
battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Van Vliet.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. About a minute into this first quarter. LeVert goes against Anunoby. Out to Garland. Clock at 6. Pass to Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Jacks up a 3. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. And there's VanVleet on the assist from Anunoby.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Mitchell. Over Trent. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
VanVleet misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Who poked away. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And it's Garland on the drive. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 10.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to LeVert. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Barnes in the post. Mobley's on him. Trent's shot is off. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Anunoby passes to Trent. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Right side, Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Outside Anunoby. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
This is Allen's role. He's out there.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing! VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Allen. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
To the inside. It's stolen by Garland. And he's all alone by himself. And Mitchell with the slam.
A nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavs trailing. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Down low. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Outside Garland. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
4 on the clock. And finished off by Garland.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
They set the pick, and Mitchell puts up a deep three. LeVert outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Van Vliet against Garland. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Mitchell against Siakam. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And here's LeVert for three.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all three.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Okoro on the wing. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Thank you.
Pass to Stevens. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Outside for Love. Launches a three. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. That one drops for him. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Toronto. Here's Wade. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Stevens. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Benton.
Cleveland foul. Lamar Stevens. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And it's Porter, that time on the assist by Achua.
This is where I like to see Porter spend more of his time looking for his shot in the painted area.
Pass to Stevens. There's a screen by Love. Beyond the arc. Stevens' shot is off. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. This for the tie! Stevens with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Benton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Love. Achua defending. 6 on the shot clock. Now Love. Off target with the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here he goes. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Rubio's got his first points in this one.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Wade. Here's Okoro. They set a pick, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4, and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Ricky Rubio is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Garland for 3. Tries the spin move. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive, and the basket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Trent. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Siakam outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Garland with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Cleveland the rebound. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Barnes with a screen on LeVert. Knocks it loose to the paint. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
The alley-oop from that far away? PA, I'm speechless.
Hey, you're not alone. Me too. Everybody's a spectator on that one, including the defense. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to LeVert. 1:46 left in the fourth. Mitchell finds Garland. 4 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Down low.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
From deep, Mobley. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Siakam. Outside for Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
First team foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And that's an intentional foul. And he makes the first.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Van Vliet outside. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to...
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
It's Brown on the wing. And Brown throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Trent outside. Kicks it to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Horford. Tatum on the wing. Back to Williams. Outside to Brogdon. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Williams passes to Tatum. Here's Horford. Defended by Trent. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. It's deflected. And stolen by Tatum. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break Toronto. Fires the three. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Tatum, that's for two. Here's Williams, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Siakam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Anunoby, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brown the pass to Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Tatum finds Williams. Brown outside. Lets the three fly. Toronto grabs the miss. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brown against Trent. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Siakam.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Tatum. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
On the wing, Barnes. Horford against Anunoby. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Van Vliet wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Brogdon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston on top. They're up by 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. Outside, Porter for 3. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics leading by 8.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Achua, the pass to Benton. Shoots over Brown. Misses off the left iron. Celtics shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Horford has a wide open look. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 10. Launches it. Flynn misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Locked in right side. Shoots over Flynn. Outside to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Porter looking it over. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Porter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. Outside, Horford. High post shot, and he makes that one. And the Celtics lead by 9. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Williams sends a screen for Brown. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
There's the triple. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brogdon outside. Left side, Brown. Green shot on the way. The kick out to Porter. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 6.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
Brogdon looking around. Pass to Horford. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
And a wide open look for Porter. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 9. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Porter outside, drains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Thanks, David. And whoop.
Your Raptors, 18. The Celtics, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Otto Porter really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Otto Porter Jr. Achua is out there with Young. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
There's Williams with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Porter. The tray. Good on the triple. Porter's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Toronto.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Shot clock at 6. Out to Gallinari. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Toronto on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
90 seconds now into the second half. Young outside from downtown, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources, and you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
The pass to Cornette, and stolen by Achua. Here's Benton.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside, White. A leaner. Young with the steal. Here's Benton. White covering. Achua, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. And the turnover again by Boston.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Clock at 4. It's Porter outside. Rebound, Boston. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. White, the pass to Smart, shakes him, and the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Pass to Young. The fader. The offensive rebound. Flynn for the tie. That one doesn't drop. Boston leading by 3. Right side, White. Cornette gets to Smart. Williams for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Passes it to Porter. Over Gallinari. That one, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Smart. Down low. Young with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Flynn with the ball. And that one's good by Porter.
I'd say quite a game for Porter offensively.
12 seconds left in the third. Now Smart to the middle. 1 second left, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the center position. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Flynn with it. Young outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Manton the pass to Porter. Here's Flynn. Young trying to break free. Flynn misses. Celtics leading by 7. Brown outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Outside Flynn. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Horford. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shoots over at Chua. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Flynn. And again, no good by Toronto.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Williams dishes to Brown. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Second chance shot. Williams inside, covered by Achua. Clock at 6. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Porter outside. Here's Achua. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Achua's got it back down to within single digits for Toronto. Ogden against Flynn to the wing right side. Horford the pass to Brogdon. He kicks to Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
There's the 3. Flynn misses. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Brown outside. Brogdon with a screen for Brown. And a miss there on the triple. A lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Here's Benton. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Robert Williams.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now here's Tatum, covered by Achua. And here is Tatum. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always.